Evangelization in the divine will. Let's talk about it. What does the Catechism of the Catholic Church say? Let's see.
By her very mission, the Church travels the same journey as all humanity and shares the same earthly lot with the world. She is to be a leaven and, as it were, the soul of human society in its renewal by Christ and transformation into the family of God. Missionary endeavor requires patience. It begins with the proclamation of the gospel to peoples and groups who do not yet believe in Christ, continues with the establishment of Christian communities that are a sign of God's presence in the world, and leads to the foundation of local churches. It must involve a process of enculturation if the gospel is to take flesh in each people's culture. There will be times of defeat.
Maybe you don't believe in me.
I do believe in you. I just know you're gonna fail.
With regard to individuals, groups, and peoples, it is only by degrees that the Church touches and penetrates them, and so receives them into a fullness which is Catholic.
So, do I have to evangelize? Can I just leave it to priests and other people because not my thing?
The disciple of Christ must not only keep the faith and live on it, but also profess it, confidently bear witness to it, and spread it. Lumen Gentium states, all, however, must be prepared to confess Christ before men, and to follow him along the way of the cross, amidst the persecutions which the Church never lacks. Service of and witness to the faith are necessary for salvation. As Jesus says in Matthew's Gospel, so everyone who acknowledges me before men, I also will acknowledge before my Father who is in heaven. But whoever denies me before men, I also will deny before my Father who is in heaven.
That's a big old yep. So does Luisa Piccarreta and the Book of Heaven have anything to share? Let's see.
Volume 3, March 14th, 1900. How to Draw Souls to Catholicism. Since the confessor had given me the obedience to pray the Lord to manifest to me what should be done in order to draw souls to Catholicism and to remove so much misbelief, I prayed for several days, and the Lord would not deign to manifest himself on this point. Finally, this morning I found myself outside of myself, transported into a garden which seemed to me the garden of the Church, and in it there were many priests and other dignitaries, who were discussing this topic. While they were discussing this, a dog of enormous size and strength came out, and the majority of them were so scared and exhausted, as to let themselves be bitten by that beast, and to withdraw like cowards from that enterprise. That fierce dog had no strength to bite only those who had Jesus in their hearts as the center, who thus came to form the center of all their actions, thoughts and desires. Ah, yes, Jesus formed the seal of these people, and that beast was left so weak as to have no strength even to breathe. Now, while they were discussing, I heard Jesus from behind my shoulder saying, all other societies know who belongs to their party, only my church does not know who her children are. The first step is to know who those are who belong to her, and these you can know by establishing one day a reunion, to which you will invite them, so that those who are Catholic should convene to the appointed place for such reunion, and there, with the help of lay Catholics, they should decide what is suitable to do. The second step is to oblige to confession those Catholics who convene, which is the most important thing that renews man and forms the true Catholics. And this, not only for those who are present, but they should oblige the leaders to oblige their subjects to confession, and if they do not succeed with gentle manners, they should even dismiss them from their service. Once each priest has formed the body of his Catholics, then will they be able to move forward to superior steps. In fact, recognizing the opportunity of the time, the way in which to penetrate into other parties, and the prudence in exposing themselves, is like the pruning of trees, which makes them produce large and mature fruits. But if the tree is not pruned, it does make, yes, a beautiful pomp of leaves and of flowers, but as soon as a frost comes down, or a wind blows, since the tree does not have enough sap and strength to sustain so many flowers in order to change them into fruits, the flowers fall off, and the tree remains stripped. The same happens in the things of religion. First you must form a suitable body of Catholics, so as to be able to confront the other parties, and then you will be able to penetrate into the other parties, to form a single one. After he said this, I did not hear him anymore, and without even seeing him, I found myself inside myself. Who can say my pain at not having seen blessed Jesus for the whole day, and the tears I had to shed?
What really stands out to me personally is the condemnation of those that refuse to prune. It's very easy to want to say glowing, loving things. And as the example gives us, sure, that gives a little flower. Everybody feels happy. Everybody feels good. But then it doesn't bear any fruit. To bear fruit, you got to prune.